What up, what up, what up, YT? This is D7 Queen J coming back at you. I think on my last video, I mentioned I was going to do a review about Little Women of LA. I meant to say Little Women of New York. I actually meant to start doing my reviews on Little Women of New York on the first episode, but we're like 3, 4 episodes in, so I'm going to try to catch y'all back up. First, we're going to start off with me introducing you all to the cast. First cast member is going to be Dawn. Dawn is actually, I believe she's the only one of the cast members that actually has like a job, like she works 9 to 5, and she takes she's very proud of that. And that's done. Then you have my personal favorite, Jason. I love Jason. Jason is the only male in the group, and he dances. He still lives at home with his parents. His culture, I forgot what he is. But his culture, they basically live at home until they're married. Like he said, he ain't got no boo. So he still lives at home with his mom. Then the next person that we have coming up is one of my favorites as well. She is one of the most beautiful people right now in my eyes that's on reality TV. Her name is Jasmine. I love Jasmine. Jasmine is very beautiful. She's actually married to Don's brother. And he's handsome. And they make just a cute couple. Make a cute couple just like I put them together. Because y'all know I put in the best couples. I put them together. Duh. And but she's married to Don's brother, and she's very beautiful, very sweet, very kind. She wants to get into like the acting business. Jason, rewind it back to Jason. Jason actually dances, and he's also into acting. But yes, Jasmine, she was in school studying for something, but then her love is actually entertainment. So she's going for her dream, and kudos to her. Then you have Miss Badass Jordana. I love Jordana. Jordana is a badass. She is fierce. She is devilish. What I mean badass is not in a bad way, actually in a good way. She first episode she starts off, and she's on Broadway for the show called Side Freak. So yes, I love Jordana. She's cool peeps, and she just a badass. Okay, and she owns her own dance company as well. All right, then we have Kristen. Kristen is one of the sweetest people on the show. And if you're a bitch, baby, she'll call you a bitch in a minute. Same damn time. Like, I love Kristen. Kristen is so sweet. She's just a sweet person. I don't see how people can be mean to her. But she has a sweet personality. I do think that there is more to Kristen that meets the eye that we're not seeing. I'm not saying that it's bad. I'm not saying that it's good. I just think that there's more to Kristen that she holds back. And she's a very, very sweet person. Now, her and the next person we're going to talk about, which is Misty. Her and Misty actually are roommates. Misty is she's a beautiful blonde, and she's sweet as well. Christy, Misty, Jordana, and Jason, they all dance. And Misty is very sweet. She has the bomb boyfriend, baby. Her boyfriend is Kurtz, okay? Make me want some cream if you get what I'm talking about. Yes, God. Missy, you better. Girl. You did good. And then my ultimate favorite is Lila. If you watched Little Women of New York with me, you know Lila. Lila brought the heat to them babies, baby, in Little Women of New York, honey. She let them have it. I love Lila. Um, Episode one was basically about, introducing everyone and everything, and basically like the intro that I just gave you all. Also in episode one, Jasmine um basically announced that she wants to get into dancing, and her sister-in-law, which is Dawn, the first person I introduced you guys to, she feels that little people that's in entertainment nowadays is like a setback. She feels like that little people is finally able to, get in corporate jobs, live normal lives, and when you have little people that's in entertainment business dressing up as as elves and stuff like that, that it's a setback. She has a lot of issues, and it eventually come out in a later episode. Her boyfriend, she has a boyfriend, and his parents don't approve of them dating. Her boyfriend is a normal height, and I believe it was her boyfriend father wrote him a 5-page letter about how she was going to be such a hinder to him because she is a little person, and because of the type of little person she is. The type of little person she is, unfortunately, they go through a lot as far as like medical reasons. I mean, what medical stuff. And she's dealing with a lot. You can tell that she's really a kind-hearted person in the soul. You can tell that she could be a fun person to be with. But she is just, she has a lot pinned up, and she takes it out on her sister-in-law. And I do believe it's because her sister-in-law isn't afraid to do the things that she deep down inside may want to do. She's not afraid to, jump out the box and be her. And yeah, let me drink on this tea real quick. Who did I get that from? Yes, I watch you. I love her. I had checked that baby because I heard that sound. The empty sound. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. Because this cup seemed to be full. Anyway. And so she takes a lot of her anger out on Jasmine, because I believe because Jasmine is not ashamed of her height. Jasmine is not ashamed of who she is. She's a very outgoing, very beautiful, one of the most beautiful people that's on reality TV. Not just one of the most beautiful little people, but she is one of the most beautiful people on reality TV right now. I can honestly say her and Misty, actually, baby, they are killing it in the game, and they just beautiful people. Just a beautiful people, and Jasmine is she's just gorgeous. And so she takes a lot of anger and frustration out on Jasmine, and it's hurtful to see because Jasmine, I don't know if she has family in New York, but she holds her in-laws very close to her. You can tell that family is everything to her. She loves her husband. She loves her sister-in-law. And the fact that her sister-in-law is not being supportive of her dream and, always trying to just point the finger over to her is killing Jasmine. And if Jasmine is watching this, remember when somebody points a finger to you, that's one finger pointed to them, one finger pointed to the ground, 3 finger pointing back to them. Need I say more? So you just keep doing what you're doing. You keep praying. I hope that you and Dawn eventually work out. Hopefully, since it is, the season is going, maybe Dawn will see her approach and change her approach, or see how she's taking things out on people that loves her, that has her back, and maybe she'll change her way. Who's the judge? But I like Dawn. I love Jasmine. And Jasmine's husband is very supportive of Jasmine, by the way. Money, what are you doing over there? I got another dog named Money. I know y'all were like, Money? Money. I had Prince first. I know, sidebar, y'all, sidebar. I had Prince first, the my blonde, my beautiful blonde. I had Prince first, and then when Cody passed away, it was just Prince, and I could tell he would look around for Cody. So I went ahead and got his brother, and I was like, okay, what can I name him? Here come Prince again. I was like, what can I name his brother? And I was like, what do Prince always have? Bing, Money. So that's how I came up with the name Money. I actually regret it. I should have named him Benjamin, but hey, it's whatever. It's already stuck. He won't even answer to Benjamin now. He answers to Money. So hey, I don't know. I wasn't thinking. Maybe I was drinking that day. I don't know. Or that week or that month. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna have to show y'all about my hair though. My hair is grown. Anyway, back to the Little Women of what? New York. And so Jasmine's husband is very supportive of her dream, and I love that. And he's very disturbed that his sister is not supporting his wife. You know, we're family. Why not? So he goes and talks to her. You can tell that his that he do has an influence on Dawn, his sister, and so she said that she's going to go and apologize to Jasmine, which she kind of do a little bit, but you know, hey, she still makes her comments. There you have. Let's go to Christine and Misty. They're both dancers, both entertainers, and they move into this apartment, cute apartment. And they have like a homewarming, and Dawn comes to it, and she's just negative, like just negative. She's trying to say that it's in the ghetto part of the neighborhood. They better have knives, and she's just being Dawn, just being Dawn. She's just being negative, and I really do believe it's because of what she's been through, and she's just hurt right now. And I can't wait until she faces her core and deal with what's going on, because I think she could be I don't know, it's just something else about her. Either that, or I'm just at the point where I'm done of judging people. You know, we've all done things, we've all said things. I've recently lost my temper and done something that was completely out of my character. And now that person is basically judging our whole 1 year together based on that one action. It's messed up in my eyes. And I know it was out of my character, but I reacted out of anger. And it's not an excuse, but it's not an excuse for him either. And it hurts to know that somebody will judge you for that, for just one action after you've known them for a year. They've known you for a year. But, oh well. Vengeance is mine, says the Lord. And with Dawn's situation, I do believe that she's extremely hurt, and I'm not going to judge her. I'm just looking forward to seeing the fun Dawn. And I'm going to keep looking forward to seeing the fun Dawn. But she was very negative at the home warming. To this day, the recent episode, she is still being very negative towards Jasmine, and we will hit on that. But back to Misty and Christine. Christine has a boyfriend. She's went through a divorce, a very nasty divorce, and now she has a boyfriend. He's taller than her. And she wants to have kids and stuff, and he's like 11 years older than her, so she's like a cougar. And they're so cute together. She went to go see a fertility doctor to see, you know, if her eggs was good to go, and you know she's okay. Of course, you know the doctor gave her the warnings, and you know her age, and she's like in her 30s and stuff like that. And so of course he had to warn her about that. So she was a little afraid to tell her boyfriend, because he's like 11 years younger, so who's to say that he's probably not even thinking about having children. But they went to this cabin. Dawn set up this trip for everybody to go to this cabin lodge. And she told him at the cabin He was like, cool. He was like, okay, cool, that's good. Well, you good to go. So, cool. So they're happy. And then Misty, honey, Misty stole my boyfriend, Misty. I'm claiming your boyfriend. That was my man before yours. Misty has this bomb boyfriend, honey. He's still in school. I forgot what. I don't know. She probably didn't say what he was studying. But the motherfucker is. Yes, God. When I saw him, I said, girl. Yes, God, honey. That mofo right there is fine. That is a fine Caucasian cream that I would love in my coffee any day. Coffee ain't right without the cream. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And I don't like coffee that much. But when I like coffee, I love me some good cream. But anyway, her boyfriend, he's so cute. He is so cute, and they have a good relationship. And he met her parents and her mom, baby. Her mom went in it. Her mom asked so many questions that a mom's supposed to ask, and he basically got her parents' approval. So congratulations to them, and I hope that their relationship continue to shine and get better and better and better and better. Wait a minute, mom. Wait a minute, y'all. My mama is texting me. Wait a minute, she just said. She just saw my other video, my last video. Um, Let me text her back real quick. Bear with me. That's my mommy. Okay. And yeah, so they're happy, they're good. And then you have Jason. Jason is my favorite. I wanna hug Jason. I wanna kiss Jason. I wanna dance with Jason. Jason is my favorite. Um, Jason feels like it's time for him to move out of his parents' home. And like I was saying, his culture, you don't move out until you get married. And like he says, since he ain't got no boo, he at home. But he wanted to go ahead and move out even though he ain't got no boo. And so he told his parents with the help of, who was there? I think it was Christy and Jordana was there. His parents was devastated. He actually went with Don to go look at an apartment, and he kind of realized how much apartments were at that time, especially in New York. You're spending a lot of money. So now he's starting to like backtrap and maybe put this for a minute on my hair because my hair in the bag. Yeah, I have natural curly hair, and when I work out very heavy and I sweat, in my head, it curls up. So I'm just kind of got to pull back, but my pony in the back is like curly, and it's not wavy. Mine's curl. But anyway, and so he's kind of like, now that he's realizing like all the responsibility, he's like, maybe it's best that I stay at home. And Jordana is not being supportive of it, and she basically was like, "Don't be a coward." I think that's the word that she used. Don't be a coward, and it really hurt his feelings. And so that's the part about that. His update from the first episode to now, and then you have Jordana. Jordana. Speaking of Jordana, she has her own dance company. She's on Broadway with the Broadway show A Side Freak. It actually got canceled, so it devastated her because it was something that would have kept her straight for 2 years. Being an actress, being a singer, I know how it is to find jobs and to find a job that has stability, like a 2-year job. That's like a life. That's like a dream. That's a stepping point, especially when it's in Broadway. I mean, come on now. Broadway. Broadway can take you so much further than just, the stage. But it was canceled, and she was devastated by that. She does have an average height boyfriend that loves her and supports her. And he's pretty cool. She has brothers. She's the only sister. She's actually the only little person, and through her siblings, and so she was raised tough. like a boy. So she's a tomboy, but she's also a girly girl as well. And she's straightforward, straight cut. She say what's on her mind, and that's who just Jordana is. She's pretty cool. But I think the little comment that she made towards Jason, she should have just thought about it, or at least pull him to the side to see what was going on before she said what she had to say. But we all live and learn. But she's a cool person. She really is. She's a cool person. Now, Jordana went over to Christine and Misty house. I think they were at Misty house. But anyway, Misty was telling Jordana how she actually got approached to do a fashion show for little people on Fashion Week. That's like big. And Misty is actually going to be coming out with the last dress. So that's even more bigger. And so here, she celebrated. She wanted to tell Jordana because Jordana is like the person to go to. She's like I don't want to say captain, but she was on Broadway. So it's like she is the person that they look up to. She's like their mentor in the group when it comes to that. So she wanted to share that news with Jordana, and then Jordana actually is going to be in that same show. And I think it's going to be some drama with that. Misty is kind of upset because she's like, I wanted the spotlight. Yes, you're my mentor, but this is something that I thought I was specially picked for. And to know now that you're going to be in it, it's like competition because, you're sexy. You're beautiful. So she's kind of feeling a little twisted about that, but hopefully they work it out. And it's kind of messed up because when they went to the cabin, this cabin trip, that's where they're at now, Jordana announced it at the table that she's going to be in this fashion show. And then she was like, oh yeah, and Misty is in it too. But the way that she announced it was like, y'all, I'm going to be in this fashion show. Just, I got invited to do it. Da 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 da. I just think her approach was kind of wrong. I wish she would have said, I got some good news, y'all. Misty is actually in a fashion show. Give her that spotlight. And she's going to be, rocking the last dress. I'm in it as well. But, kudos to Misty because Misty is doing the Busha Bam dress. So I don't know. It was kind of messed up how Jordana did it. So I don't know about Jordana right now. She seems like she's a cool people. Again, she is tomboyish. But we'll see how that play out. Then you have Lila. Lila is a fun person. She used to be an alcoholic. She kind of got back into it a little bit, but she's trying to get away from it. So y'all keep praying for her. She's trying to be strong. She feels like she's not a fun person unless she has alcohol. And it's very sad because I love her personality. I actually follow her on Instagram and I love her. I just love her personality, but she doesn't see, I guess, what other people see in her unless she's drinking. And speaking of drink, I need to drink my tea. I love tea, y'all. If you ever want to send me something, send me some tea. Flowers and tea. I love tea. And I love flowers. I used to hate roses. I actually love roses now. I'm not picky anymore about flowers. I used to be very picky. I'm not picky. I used to just love tulips only. But anyway, let's get back to Lila, honey. So Lila is going through what she's going through, and I'm not even going to speak on that subject because it's a very personal, touchy subject. But she is a lot of fun person. She's a fun person. She has a lot of love in her. She wants to date again, but she needs to focus on herself, focus on her sobriety, being sober, and so that's it. Little Women of New York. I basically kind of scrunch in all of the episodes into current. So yeah, check that out, y'all. And have a good night. Talk to you later. Bye bye.